Good evening, it's Ed Duncan from Eddie's Aquarium, bringing you the Thursday evening tank tours. Besides livestock, we brought in some very interesting aquariums this week. The Bio Orb line, they are miniature aquariums that have really nice filter systems, lighting, remote control LED lighting. There's heaters available for them. There's decoration packages available. There's recipe cards where you can see the picture of the aquarium already decorated, and it will tell you what the ingredients are to create that look. Great new stuff for people that have limited space but want to bring some aquarium life into their room, on their desk. Stop by and check them out. Once again this week we brought in a lot of unique livestock. This is a Cereanthus tube anemone. It's the only, I believe, the only non-photosynthetic anemone. He needs to bury his little butt in a tube. He came in with a small tube, so we put him in a PVC pipe. But he'll be a filter feeder. He could eat small pieces of mysis shrimp and take other particulate matter out of the water. A little bit assertive. I kept one in my personal tank for quite a few years. He got to be about 12 inches across, and suddenly my cleaner shrimp started missing, and I watched him reach out and grab the antenna of one and pull him in for a shrimp dinner. Also, we have some nice flaming scallops and electric flame scallops that came in this week. Those are filter feeders. We actually grow our own rotifers here, and we feed a lot of our filter feeding invertebrates and our gorgonian corals, so we can keep them happy and healthy till they get to your aquarium. These are some unique items. We're happy to help you create the environment for them if you'd like to have them in your home aquarium. We'll take a walk into the fish room and take a look at some of the other guys we got in this week. Got some really beautiful lemon peel angels in from Hawaii. Now we have fish pickers in LA that go into the wholesalers on the days when they get the shipments in. So one of the reasons why we get this huge variety and quality of fish is that our fish pickers go in there before the wholesalers actually start to ship orders out, and they pull things and set them aside for a few select stores in the United States. Hawaiian lemon peel angel, reef safe with caution, doesn't get too large. Readily adaptable, eats frozen food, eats dry food. Got chevron tangs in, a couple different sizes of chevrons, bullet gobies, beautiful wild maroon clowns, little jeweled damsel with the little polka dots on them. Got a good selection of invertebrates right now. Invertebrates are necessary not only to be interesting in your aquarium, but to help be the cleanup crew. So there's Nassarius snails that tunnel down under the substrate. There's emerald crabs that eat hair algae, red leg, blue leg hermit crabs And then the fun things that just look attractive and actually clean. Had a customer called me the other day telling me that the cleaner shrimp that he got immediately went to his emperor angel, who had become very dominant. At the moment they went in, he became very passive, stood in front of them and set up a cleaning station, and the cleaner shrimp went crazy cleaning little scales off of that fish. The actinic blue lights are on, and you can see that these corals are fluorescing. We got in some beautiful cultured hammers, torches, other euphyllias, bubble corals, calastria. And for those softy lovers, we got in lots of mushrooms, zoanthid polyps. We have Rasta polyp rocks on special this weekend for $7.99 a polyp. There's 3 to 5 polyps on a rock. Another unique fish we got in this week is a white-tailed coley tang. I haven't seen those in about 10 years. Beautiful fish, good algae grazer, reef safe. We got little pixie hawks on special this week, also reef safe, not necessarily invertebrate safe. Got some really nice McCosker's flasher wrasses in this week. A wrasse that stays small, reef safe, beautiful color. Nice high fin dorsal. Still have some beautiful dragonets in. Lots of pods to feed your dragonets. Little Tamini Tang wants to get in the show, being a ham bone. Some really huge green chromis in this week. Haven't seen them come in this nice and this colorful. Beautiful Australian Scots fairy wrasse. And if you want to look through the bottom of the flower pot, that's a Singapore or a Mesoleucas angel. I haven't had those in a while. Came in yesterday, he's eating frozen food now. Look at him, he's coming over to the glass thinking it's time for lunch. Got this really cool white spotted moray eel in. He's actually about a foot long, a little bit shy, not sure if he wants to take this silver side that I thought out for him. But he's only been here a couple days, it takes a little while to get him comfortable. We'll have him eating pretty soon. We spend a lot of time feeding our fish here. Beautiful harlequin tusk fish from Australia. And over here we have the Red Sea bannerfish, or the Heniochus. Beautiful big streamers. We got 2 beauties of those in. Got some really good sized longhorn cows. Not to mention the red-tailed trigger that wants to stay in the picture. Look at these guys, folks. These fish are happy and ready and eager to eat. And they just had their night feeding about an hour ago. Got a beautiful Antonata lionfish in this week. He's still being a little shy. Ate a couple ghost shrimp this morning. We'll get him used to eating frozen krill. And then he'll be ready to go home to your aquarium. Spiny boxfish. What have we here? A rare find. Multi-banded pipefish in the seahorse family. Feeding him baby brine shrimp right now. Once he gets comfortable, he'll move on to adult brine shrimp, some Daphnia. Maybe we'll chop up some mysis for him. Very cool. Also have, in a different tank, we have some red-tail banded pipefish. Yeah, it's sitting on the filter tube back there, or what they call sexy shrimp. You can see them moving their little butts around. Sexy dancer shrimp. Let's take a walk over on the freshwater side. Got some really cute little high fin Haliatus cory cats. They get about 2 inches. It's a great community fish. Should get along with everybody. One of our customers brought us in a whole colony of frontoses that are from 3 to 5 inches. This is only one of them. The rest of them are in our conditioning room. We'll start bringing them up tomorrow. There's a male and 2 or 3 females in the colony, and then there's a bunch of their youngsters. These beauties will be on special this weekend. Not the trio, but the youngsters were still 3 to 4 inches for $39.99 a piece. More beautiful discus from Germany, from Discus Hans. Got another shipment in last Friday. I'll show you some really big ones in a few minutes. For those of you who like the real predators, we have some really nice tank rays, like a 6-inch silver arowana. I mind the labels. These guys have been here a couple weeks. They're from the last shipment, and they're just sitting at the front of the tank begging for food. South American came in as a marble shovel-nosed cat. It's really the Paranictes peruno. Gets about 24 inches. They came in 2 weeks ago. Very happy eating live and frozen bloodworms. You can also see the African knifefish in there scurrying around the tank. South American mosaic gar. Ambush predator will eat small fish. Gorgeous red spot gold severum. He's about 5 inches long. He's been here about a month. First person to mention they saw him on the Facebook post can take 20 bucks off. Colombian freshwater pufferfish actually prefers a little bit of salt in the water, so you can see he's a slightly brackish water fish. Can tolerate more salt. Puffers are typically a species-only fish, meaning you don't put them in a tank with other community fish because they're a little bit on the aggressive side. You can do a tank full of pea puffers, which are little tiny guys, would look very cute in those bio-warp tanks we talked about at the beginning. Sometimes our fish come in mislabeled, and this silver guy in the back came in as a half-beak, but we really believe it's a Hujeta gar, which is about full grown. Half-beaks don't get quite this large. I wouldn't put them in with small fish. Something like that red-tailed shark behind them would be fine and larger. Had a local fish breeder bring in some really large Julii cats. Corridors Julii. Little red dwarf cichlids, the curviceps. I believe they're Nanochromis curviceps. Cool fish, very friendly, don't get too big. Pretty close to full size right now. Be happy in your community tank. Great tank mates for German blue rams or Proventus. Really nice giant tiger barbs. Common fish, but just really big. Of the school. You could actually put them in a tank with some bigger, slightly more aggressive fish. you guys have any questions about stuff we have in stock, feel free to give us a call. 783-3474. We have banjo cats down here in the bottom. We have banded mountain loaches right next to them. Haven't seen those in a long time. Kind of related to the weather loach. My guess is they come from India. Up on top we have African butterfly fish. Got red-tailed black sharks on special this weekend for $1.99. All these specials start tomorrow. From another local breeder, we got some really nice panda Cory cats. This guy's been playing with fish for about 35 years. In the same tank are some really nice emperor tetras. They've been here 3 or 4 weeks, eating like little monsters. Got some nice pictus cats in this week. I remember adding them to a tank as a child and all my neon tetras disappeared, and these guys are going around with big bellies. For you guys with your little nano tanks, we have super red cherry shrimp. Huge selection of those in right now. About 6 other different colored shrimps. Horned bumblebee snails. Marimo mossballs. Gold stripe yellow shrimp. Just to name a few. Some dwarf flash plecos, very handsome fish. Been here for weeks. These are somewhat carnivorous plecos, where most plecos eat wood and algae. These guys like other things too. Only $16.99. These are Chinese high-fin banded sharks. They don't like to be in a tropical tank. They want temperate water. We have them in with goldfish. They're perfectly happy there. They like 60 to 70 degree water temperatures. They eat almost anything. They grow to 3 feet long. So you have to make sure you have a big enough tank for them. Read some articles about people keeping them in their koi pond. They're very social with the koi. However, in this area, they would not be able to survive over the winter, so you'd have to bring them inside. And since they get pretty big, you would have to have a very large aquarium for them. Some of the larger discus that came in last week from Discus Hans. Look how colorful and social these guys are. They're eating like little monsters. I always talk about eating because if a fish is eating, that's a healthy fish. When they stop eating, we worry about them a little bit. Eddie's Aquarium is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 8, Saturday from 10 to 8, Sunday noon until 5. We're closed on Mondays. Every Friday night we have a list of all the fish we have in stock on our website, eddiesaqua.com. Stop in and check us out. If you haven't played with your aquarium in a while and you want to get it revved up, we can help you. We offer free workshops titled Your First Saltwater Aquarium, Intro to Freshwater Aquariums, Advanced Live Plants, and How to Build Your Own Low Maintenance Water Garden. I'll teach those workshops myself. I have personally built over 300 water features. We can help you do it with a minimal amount of effort and have a beautiful backyard oasis. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned. We'll see you next Thursday night.